Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel for here in Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for the upcoming week of September 30th, 2019. The elements are here, as you can see, full sun, a little wind. Hey, we just gonna roll with it. You got the shadows, they're back. So October is a 4 universal month, all about balance, stability, hard work. So it's like a very like Capricorn energy, which is interesting because Pluto goes direct in Capricorn on the 3rd. And Pluto is like the planet of rebirth and death. So it's like that coupled with the new moon energy that we still in, you could really feel like things are finally taking off. And remember, Saturn just went direct too. So it could really feel like your life is finally starting to move forward, to be honest, even the way that you think. Yeah, all that. What are the major things for my Earth signs for the upcoming week of September 30th, 2019? Please. Already. Don't tell me, let me find out the energy is consistent across signs, because already this looks like the water sign reading, but it took a while to get to, but y'all's is right out the gate. Okay, so first of all, angel number 2822. 2822, very specific this week. Look that up, Earth sign, see if it resonates with you. The first card I got is the East card. So remember last week's message was for you to be your own happiness. It was like focus on yourself. Like focus on making yourself happy, putting yourself first, your own needs. And I think it's very interesting that you got the East card. So this tells me one of two things. Either you've been doing that, congratulations, or you haven't been. We gonna find out with these cards. 2 wine sword, not once but twice. Two wine swords. Look at all these twos. Two. Balance. Yes, it's Libra season. Stability. Sword is also about sacrifice. But sacrificing as it relates to other people, or at least two parties, right? Because there are two people in this situation. And the sacrifice is being made by, honestly, it looks like a person who is in authority. But it has to be made. So I feel like this is something with relationships too. Y'all, remember somebody who's pulling on your energy and all of this, and you just gonna have to make a sacrifice, Earth signs. And I'm wondering if y'all have done it yet, because cards keep coming up. So we got the 1 circle pearl. She is all about taking initiative. Number 1, being in tune with her emotions. Earth signs, high, grounding that energy. And with the pearl, she's about relationships based on money. She's about money. She likes to look good. She reminds me of like very Taurus energy, right? Taurus love money. They love luxury, right? They love what money can buy them. And that's how she is. She's focused on money, particularly when it comes to relationships. So some of y'all, this is a sacrifice that you have to make it work, right? Do you want to do it? Are you going to do it or are you not, right? Is you is or is you ain't? It's a decision that you got to make. Are you going to take this promotion? Are you going to take this new job? Are you going to start your own business, right? What benefits you? Oh, when? Oh, yeah, please. It's a beautiful day. I just need the cards not to blow. 3 circles, Phoenix. Rising from the ashes. Being happy. Creating. Being joyful. So if the decision, oh, bam, there you go. Okay, if the decision that you are mulling over, Earth signs, is whether or not to do what makes you happy, you already know the answer to that. If the decision that you are mulling over is whether or not you should do what you love, right, for a living, and, you know, at the expense of maybe, at the risk of maybe not knowing how the money will come, versus do what you know, bam, dang it, okay, I get it, I listen, I hear y'all, I hear you. The messages are coming at the same time. So Earth signs, y'all like to be grounded, y'all like to be stable, right? We know that. But at the same time, it's time for you to do what you love, for you to do what makes you happy, for you to creatively express yourself. You have these gifts and talents. They for a purpose. You can't just spend the rest of your life working for somebody else or doing something that you don't like or you don't love and it doesn't make your heart sing just because you want to be practical, right? You want to provide. You can't keep doing that. That's why these cards keep saying that. Some anxiety, right? Something that's, you got to let go of something. You got 2 swords. 2 swords so far and 1 knot. There's something you have to let go of. Some aspect of yourself or your way of thinking, of doing something. There's something that you have to let go of. And it comes from within. Dang, all of them came at the same time. There's that Jade, that hard work. I already knew. Dang, I gotta pull all these cards. Earth signs, y'all would make me work for it. Y'all making me work for it. It's all good. Very Very But it ends well. So whatever y'all gonna go through this week, it's gonna end well. That's good. I'm trying to keep these cards decent. So, in clarifying the first sword, 4 circles Jade. I told you about stability, hard work. You already know that. But it came with the plum blossom. I told you. I knew it. Wow. So you could have some issues overexerting yourself. Too focused. I already told you this. Too focused on stability. Too focused on getting to the gold. This is the jade is right under the pearl. Pearl and jade. What? This is a gem. And pearls both very expensive. So y'all living this luxurious lifestyle or you're working toward it, right? But the thing is, you're not getting it the way you're supposed to get it. You're not getting it by doing something that you love. You're not. You're not. You getting it by doing what is practical. The issue is you got an issue with that now. Because look, the guardian came. You working too hard. You working too hard, and you're not working the right way. You have to express yourself, earth signs. You cannot just keep working at a job that you hate because you like the money, you like the lifestyle of the fortune. That time is over. The plum blossom is saying this is about love, renewal, spring. The way that you get your money has to change, and it has to involve lightheartedness. It has to involve creativity, joy, happiness. I know I keep saying the same words over and over again. Look at that 3 again. So look, you have the earth card, which is about being balanced and grounded. You know about that though. That's also a 3 energy, which is about creativity, joy, happiness. It's not one or the other, earth signs. It's both now. It's not one or the other. And look, that 3 is right underneath the Phoenix card. This is all about fun and happiness. What are you saying, the Phoenix? Please. The earth card came with, again, a guardian. So you have these 2 cards that usually you can't go wrong with, earth signs, right? Jade and earth. So you. But they came with guardians. So they saying you got to switch it up. Cut through some stuff. Look at this. All these people cutting. There's things that you have to cut away at. Fertility, right? Abundance. Some of y'all reaping y'all harvest because you got the wood cutter and then you got the earth. You got to cut away at the way. It's something that y'all doing. It's wrong. You are being too grounded. Ain't that crazy? Too grounded because you're not allowing yourself to imagine, to dream, right? You're too grounded in logic. That's what it is. Sometimes you gotta fly, baby. South, success. Once you do that, you good. This reading is longer than I planned, but these things happen. I told you that. Look at that. And you got somebody else. And money. Look at that. So look at all this. After you make this decision, after you change something within yourself, you know what it is. Change your way, how you do stuff, your way of seeing the world, your way of relating to other people, your way of relating to work. Look at what happens. These cards ain't gonna be perfect. 8 bamboo mushroom. Something magical happens. Something changes. Somebody changes. Your world changes. Something unexpected, but beautiful. Look at that, the West card. This could be a new romance, right? So now that you finally letting your hair down, or you finally say, well, I don't want to be a workaholic, or I want to go after my passion and dream, you could attract the person that's just like, yes, that's what I want. The person that you've been trying to get this whole time anyway. So look, it works out. When you do what you're supposed to do for yourself, it works out. I know y'all was scared. I know the last 2 weeks have been y'all basically being scared to honor yourself, your own wishes, right? Because you have somebody else who's pulling, who's asking, and it may be a legitimate pull, right? The person in a relation with a kid, a boss, or something. I just saw mine not fly by itself though. Bam. And then look, this comes anyway. So you're gonna get your happily ever after. You're gonna ride into the sunset, right? You're gonna attract the person. Don't be scared. After you do this, after you do you good. Look, and the last card is the pearl again. Money, luxury. So you'll get it. And this person, if that's what you want, that lifestyle that you want, you will achieve. And you will achieve it with this person too, if that's what you're about. But first, you gotta focus on yourself. You gotta change the things within yourself that you know ain't working. And then you get your magic. One more time. Alright. So how does this reading relate to Taurus? Seven bamboo tortoise. Haha. Taurus. Universe. Angel number 777. Look it up. I almost said tortoise. Taurus, see if it resonates with you. So, you're getting impatient. I knew that was you in those cards. You are getting impatient. I told you, y'all like to live well. Y'all like luxury. This tortoise ain't really got no luxury. Or does he? Right? What is just on the other side? What is he looking at that we can't see? See what I'm saying? So the universe sees something. Everything that you're doing is on the right path as long as it is making you happy, right? You can't see everything, Taurus, but your luxury is just on the other side. It really is. You are working toward it. Don't overwork. Don't overexert yourself. Don't do stuff that you hate to get to your luxury. And it will come because if y'all are getting impatient, I get it. And so does the spirit world. But y'all are good. Capricorn. 819. Angel number 268. Look it up, Capricorn. See if it resonates with you. So, tying to untie. Cutting to tie again. So I think that this card is really underscoring the point I made about the East and the West card in the general reading, right, for your sign. Because remember, I told you, once you put yourself first, that other person was going to come. Everything, it's like, you help yourself to help other people. Whenever you do what you want to do, you are helping the world, right? You may feel like, oh no, I'm being selfish, I really don't want to do this. No, you help everybody when you do that. That's how the energy works. So for you, your message, Capricorn, is you are scared that if you let go of something, and there may even be someone or some aspect of yourself or a job, that it's not going to work out, right? That things are just going to fall apart. That's not true. That is not true. The knot comes right back together. The universe got you. Once you untie what you need to untie, your knot will be back, right? Just it's tied in a different way. It's tied in a better way. It's tied in a way that's more conducive to your joy and happiness now. Virgo. Oh, you got the same thing, Virgo. 819. Angel number 286. Look it up, Virgo. See if it resonates with you. So same message, basically, as Capricorn. You are scared to untie this knot, but you must. You are scared. You are scared to change yourself, to make the changes that you have to within yourself, right? You probably feeling like lazy. That came to me like, well, if I don't work so hard, then I'm being lazy, or I'm not gonna make as much money. Who told you that you had to work hard to make a lot of money? That's A1 right there. The problem. Something that you need to change within yourself. Who told you that if you deviate from how you do things now, that things will collapse into chaos? No. And even if they do, that's only temporarily, right? When systems change and shift, chaos comes naturally. And then the beauty comes. You have to be more open to that, though, Virgo. That is your task, to be more open to change and be more comfortable with being uncomfortable and knowing that it's only temporary anyway until you get to your magic. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.